before empires stretched across oceans, before swords became icons of honor. There was a lone rider on a windswept island, gazing west into the unknown. Imagine standing on the cliffs of Corvo, 15th century Portugal behind you, Atlantic storms roaring, and seeing a horse and rider carved from stone, pointing into the abyss. Who made it? Why here? And what secrets did it guard? This is the Horseman of Corvo, a silent sentinel at the edge of the world. One slab of volcanic stone, a rider with a cloak, an outstretched arm pointing to horizons no sailor dared cross. It was more than art, it was a message. Perhaps from Carthaginian mariners centuries before Columbus. Perhaps from unknown gods, left as a marker of human ambition. The horseman existed at the intersection of fear and wonder, a monument that whispered, "You are small, yet the world is vast." The first Portuguese explorers, sailing west from Lisbon, stumbled upon Corvo in the mid-15th century. This remote outcrop of volcanic rock, perched on the North American plate, seemed empty. Until the impossible appeared. Demio de Goss, head archivist of the Royal Portuguese Archives, recorded the statue in 1567 with precise care, rider's cloak flowing in imagined winds, left hand resting calmly, right arm pointing west, North African attire suggesting Carthaginian or Moorish origin, and a mysterious inscription in a forgotten alphabet. This was not rumor, this was documentation, and it captivated a king obsessed with legacy, Manuel I of Portugal, sponsor of epic voyages of discovery. Imagine the storm-tossed Atlantic waves smashing against Corvo's cliffs. Imagine sailors climbing jagged basalt, chains clinking, sweat and salt in their eyes. Duarte de Armas sketches the horseman carefully. Every line matters, the curve of the cloak, the horse's tense neck, the arm that points into eternity. The king dispatches an Italian-trained engineer to bring the statue to Lisbon. But winter storms, human error, and the raw cruelty of granite intervene. Only fragments survive, a head, a horse's face, a hand. Yet even in destruction, the horseman survives in story, in imagination, in legend. Though the horseman never fought, he stands on the edge of humanity's greatest battles, against the sea, against the unknown. He witnessed mariners clinging to masts, storms ripping sails, ambition pressing westward. Centuries later, coins emerge from a storm-scoured ruin, Carthaginian and Greek. 200 BC, now the horseman's tale could belong to real mariners, real gods of exploration. He is not a myth, but a marker of humanity's ceaseless urge to move forward. Think of the horseman as the first witness to courage and fear, the sailor who climbed Corvo's cliffs, the engineer who failed, the archivist who chronicled. Every human emotion, awe, loyalty, despair, hope, is etched into that stone, even in pieces. It reminds us, even in failure, humanity leaves a trace. Even in isolation, someone points toward the horizon. The statue fades, fragments lost, legends debated. The coins vanish, Corvo returns to its volcanic quiet. Portugal's golden age ebbs, but the horseman lives in the memory of explorers, archivists, and dreamers. Fast forward centuries to Japan, where the katana is born. The samurai's bow fades, the spear dominates, then the musket. But the sword ascends from battlefield sidearm to symbol of honor, philosophy, and identity. Like the horseman, the katana tells a story beyond its physical form. One points west into the unknown, the other slices through life's trials. Both represent humanity's spirit, its obsession with legacy, and the intertwining of myth and reality. From a cliff in the Atlantic to the heart of feudal Japan, the horseman and the katana teach us that symbols outlive men. They endure storms, wars, and centuries. If this forgotten hero, or the katana's spiritual edge, moved you, leave a like and subscribe. And as always, may history never be forgotten.